It's hard to believe that I let my weight drag my life down to this point. I am still mobile. I'm in too much pain.
Got to do something about it.
Never gonna see that number again.
Never again.
Never again.
The only way that we are able to get grocery shopping done is to work together as a team.
Needed to realize that, hey, what I'm doing is not enough. I need to do more. I need to push myself more.
We're going back and forth, so this is not going to be something that we're going to be able to do.
I feel judged by the outside world because I'm different.
Losing 70 pounds is a lot, but hopefully I lost most of that, and I'll be down in the low 500s. I'm hoping.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me, but with the habit that I had so long,
Anger. Keep gaining like you have. All that weight is going to put a lot of strain on your system. You're not going to live that long.
It gets challenging sometimes. He can't make food for himself. He can't go get water, nothing. He
might have to widen it a little bit.
He's not going to fit. Come over towards me some more. There you go. Sit straight back.
Other than that, if you don't start losing and hit these goals, then at this point you're on your own. So this is a matter of life and death for you, and you're running out of time.
Number 3, LaTanya Patain. Season 11 of My 600 Pound Life was one heck of a ride for LaTanya Patain. Her journey through weight loss was a roller coaster of highs and lows. Starting at a whopping 632 pounds from Shreveport, Louisiana, this 37-year-old faced it all under the guidance of Dr. Now, aka Dr. Yuna Nazaruddin, for 5 long years. But committing to his plan? Well, let's just say LaTanya struggled with that part. Her squad, attendant Virgie, fiance Duan, and nephew Adrian, had her back throughout the show.
Beyonce, as a woman, because of me being overweight, and I don't want to be unfair to him. I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me, but with the habit that I had so long, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anger. Keep gaining like you have. All that weight is going to put a lot of strain on your system. You're not going to live that long. Normal weight for you should be?
What I should, with my height, what is it?
160, 170.
Despite their and Dr. Now's support, hitting the weight loss targets for surgery wasn't easy. If anything, LaTanya often found herself gaining instead of shedding pounds, which made things even tougher. Then came the big twist. A serious heart problem landed LaTanya in the hospital under Dr. Now's strict care and a special diet. She did drop a few pounds, but staying on track proved tricky once she was out. Before Dr. Now could even move forward with more treatment, he threw down the gauntlet. LaTanya had to lose 60 pounds on her own. Talk about pressure. He made it crystal clear that her life was on the line unless she made lasting changes.
I want to save my life because I don't want to be this person anymore. I don't want to be in this body. Hold on, Noah, back up. That's good right there.
She gonna do it this time, all the way. She gonna go all the way. Lose this weight, because she got me with him.
You were supposed to lose weight. You were supposed to change anything. You were supposed to call if you had any question, but you didn't follow the diet.
This is something new for me. I've been eating unhealthy for so long, and like now, I'm tired, I'm hurting.
Come here.
I'm following you.
Come on. But that is because she's probably over 600 pounds, and that is taking a toll on her body. Usually eat
bacon, eggs, grits.
Everybody gonna confuse you, but you should never get confused about one thing: eat less.
But here's the silver lining. LaTanya hasn't given up. Despite the setbacks on the show, she's still laser focused on getting healthier. She's aiming to open a girls' home in Shreveport and aims to qualify for weight loss surgery by 2023. That's determination right there. With her strong will and positive attitude, I'm confident LaTanya will conquer her weight loss goals eventually. Her journey shines a light on the real struggles people face with obesity and the sheer grit needed to overcome those hurdles.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
She was lazy. Exhale, 1. Good. 2. Good.
Here's to LaTanya's journey to a healthier life, cheering her on all the way. Number 2, Charles. Meet Charles, the new guy on the block in the latest season, shining a spotlight on how obesity can really mess with your day-to-day. His story kicks off with a rough patch. A battle with drug addiction that left him deserted by his own family, including his grandma and mom. It landed him in the slammer too. But hey, Charles has turned things around a few years back, got clean, yet food became his new crutch. And now, his BMI's through the roof, over 100, thanks to packing on pounds during a struggle with addiction. He's so dependent on his brother, he can't even handle basic stuff on his own. Talk about tough.
I feel like I'm trapped. Like, I can get up and out of bed, but I get short of breath walking to the bathroom from my bed. Any normal person should not be short of breath, gasping for air like I do. I have to have someone make all my meals.
It gets challenging sometimes. He can't make food for himself. He can't go get water, nothing.
Then comes the kicker. Charles decided to see the famous Dr. Nazaruddin, the bariatric surgeon everyone's talking about on the show. His brother's wheeling him through the airport on a wheelchair. Public mobility, not a walk in the park for Charles. He's real open about his fears as he gears up to meet Dr. Now face to face. Wondering what the doc's gonna think of him is eating him inside out. Is eating him up inside. Can't blame him though. Given his size and health, Charles has a lot on his plate, besides the food obviously. But let's be real here, maybe he's overthinking it. Dr. Now's seen it all, treating tons of folks grappling with severe obesity.
I have to widen it a little bit.
He's not gonna fit.
Set up for you 3 months ago, but you didn't, and then I couldn't get hold of you. What is the goal for calling us and see what we can do for you?
Progress. And then call you because I didn't want you to think I was making excuses.
What changes you have made with your eating habit? So what's going on with you, Charles? You were supposed to go to a nearby clinic.
He's got the skills and the heart to help. Since a stint on My 600-Pound Life, Charles has been on a roll, making big strides. He's sticking to his weight loss game plan and holding down the fort in Everett, Washington. His journey from a massive 700 pounds down to 385 pounds is no joke. That's progress right there. The dude's all about eating right and staying active, though it's still up in the air if he went under the knife for some surgical help.
The best case that I can see happening is him getting motivated enough to lose the weight.
Or if he's, $175 and able to go run marathons.
I was living a day-to-day lifestyle. I wasn't even thinking about consequences. That was probably the worst experience I've had.
Definitely the glue to this family. He taught me how to ride a bike. He taught me how to swim, He's always been there.
Keep rooting for Charles. He's proving that with grit and determination, even the heaviest battles can be won. Here's hoping his journey to a healthier self keeps on trucking. Number 1, Joyce Delvis-Covo. Meet Joyce Delvis-Covo, a 44-year-old from Gardner, Kansas, battling some serious weight issues and a rocky past. She's tipping the scales at a hefty 759 pounds thanks to a long-time love affair with not-so-healthy food. Joyce leans heavily on her friend Dawn for day-to-day stuff because her mobility's pretty limited. Her troubles go way back to childhood when her folks split. Mom's remarriage and shipping Joyce off to live with Grandma left her feeling abandoned, so she turned to food for comfort. Working at a fast food joint in her teens didn't help either. Easy access to all the fries and burgers she could handle. Sadly, Joyce's dad passed from obesity-related problems, a fate she's terrified might be her own. By her mid-30s, she had lymphedema locking her in bed by 38.
Morning. Morning. You ready to get up?
I am. Concerned about the sores because that's one of the things that has put me in the hospital before.
What I do for Joyce is get her out of bed in the morning, help her go to the bathroom.
A portable potty chair that's next to my bed. And when I'm done, Dawn has to clean me up.
Family and Dawn, seeing the danger, pushed her to get help. So off she went to Houston, despite the massive hurdles her size posed in getting there. In Houston, docs saw Joyce's condition as critical, but not on the verge of demise. They set her up on a tough weight loss regimen and physical therapy to boost her lungs. Trouble was, Joyce struggled to stick to the plan. What started as cooperation soon turned into pushing back. She'd sneak in more calories than she was supposed to.
Come over towards me some more. There you go. Sit straight back.
1, 2, 3. I got you. Hold on me. Hold on to me.
Slow and easy. 388.
That can't be right. I gotta sit back down, sorry. I'm almost falling.
So this is a matter of life and death for you, and you're running out of time. We help you lose a lot, but not that much. We just wait till catch your breath.
Despite her best efforts, the pounds weren't budging much, and moving around was still tough. The doc, worried she'd slip back into old habits, gave her an ultimatum: show up for appointments, no excuses. But Joyce kept on bucking the system, straining her ties with the medical crew. Her rocky relationship with her mom didn't help either. She watched Joyce deny her problems firsthand. They even tried therapy to dig into those deep-seated issues, but Joyce's commitment wavered. Even though she showed up, progress was slow. In the end, Joyce dropped out of the program, blaming the doc's plan instead of facing up to her own actions.
So I've been trying to figure out how to get there. I did look into an ambulance, but it was just too expensive for me. I know I'm making progress, but I may not have lost the amount of weight that I should be losing. But that's because I think the diet is wrong.
Other than that, if you don't start losing and hit these goals, then at this point you're on your own. And the bottom line is you don't want to. And unless that changes, we can't help you.
I don't even want to live here anymore. I just want to go home.
On top of that, in the last 3 months, she gained another 12 pounds instead of losing any weight.
Her story is a real eye-opener on how tough it is to break old habits and how crucial it is to open up to change. Joyce's journey sheds light on the battles with obesity and why steady effort and solid support are key to turning things around. Number 3, William Kiefer. William Kiefer's journey on season 12 of My 600-Pound Life was a poignant exploration of personal struggle and determination in the face of overwhelming challenges. Starting at 620 pounds, William's story unfolded against a backdrop of emotional turmoil and physical limitations that defined much of his adult life.
It's hard to believe that I let my weight drag my life down to this point. I am still mobile. I'm in too much pain. I do have pain sometimes, like in my back when I wake up, like my knees and my back and my ankles. I just don't want to. Some days I don't feel like moving at all, and ability to breathe, I've noticed some days gets really bad to where I can only walk maybe halfway.
Raised by a single mother, Dorothy, William's childhood was marked by familial complexities and the absence of his father. Despite being active in sports initially, an ACL tear during his youth led to depression and the abandonment of his athletic pursuits. His mother, Dorothy, played a pivotal role in his life, providing both emotional support and logistical assistance as his weight climbed, making mobility increasingly difficult. Throughout his adulthood, William faced significant setbacks. His marriage ended in divorce, a devastating blow that he recounted with heart-wrenching detail during therapy sessions. His ex-wife's departure on his birthday left scars that William struggled to heal from, turning to food as a coping mechanism. Soda became a particular vice, consumed in large quantities as he battled loneliness and depression.
And then while I was finishing my studies, I noticed this fellow student who was overweight like me. Spur of the moment thing, it wasn't like a thought out process or what the future holds. We became very comfortable doing just about anything together. I still had my job in customer service, but starting over was hard. Rents in Colorado were really expensive.
William's journey with Dr. Nazaruddin on the show highlighted his efforts to reclaim his life. He recognized the urgent need for change and sought out Dr. Now's help as a last resort. However, adherence to Dr. Now's strict diet proved challenging, and Williams struggled to meet the weight loss targets required for bariatric surgery. Despite initial progress bringing his weight down to 592 pounds, he ultimately plateaued at 588 pounds, falling short of the required 70-pound loss. The series captured Williams' ongoing battle with food addiction and the psychological barriers that hindered his progress.
I'm back in Houston with my mom to see Dr. Now and show him the progress that I've been making. Needed to realize that, hey, what I'm doing is not enough. I need to do more. I need to push myself more. I've worked hard and I know it's paying off because I feel smaller and have a lot more energy. So I know I'm making progress. Losing 70 pounds is a lot, but hopefully I lost most of that and I'll be down in the low 500s.
Dr. Nazarian confronted him about making excuses and urged him to confront his emotional issues through therapy, a crucial step towards sustainable weight loss and overall well-being. Following the show, details about Williams' life post My 600 Pound Life are scarce. His online presence is limited to an outdated LinkedIn profile that mentions his past roles at Subway and Dunkin' Donuts, along with experience in security. His whereabouts and current circumstances remain largely unknown, leaving fans and viewers alike to wonder about his continued journey towards health and happiness. Williams' story resonates deeply due to its raw honesty and the universal themes of resilience and redemption. His struggle with weight and mental health reflects broader societal challenges with obesity and emotional eating. Despite the setbacks and the emotional toll of his journey, Williams' determination to confront his demons and strive for a healthier future serves as an inspiration to others facing similar battles. Number 2, Paul McNeil. McNeil's journey on season 10 of My 600 Pound Life was a roller coaster of challenges, determination, and ultimately success. When he first appeared on the show, Paul weighed a staggering 757 pounds at just 35 years old. Seeking the expertise of Dr. Now Nazarian, affectionately known as Dr. Now, Paul embarked on a transformative path towards better health and a brighter future. Throughout his episode, Paul's journey was marked by significant milestones and personal struggles. Initially hesitant to leave his girlfriend Jen in Florida to move to Houston for treatment, Paul eventually made the courageous decision to pursue the life-saving weight loss surgery recommended by Dr. Now. By the end of his episode, Paul had already shed an impressive 116 pounds, demonstrating his commitment and determination to reclaim his life. Following his appearance on the show, Paul provided an update that shed light on his post-My 600 Pound Life journey. In August 2021, he launched a fundraiser on Facebook to support his upcoming weight loss surgery.
757.
It's gonna be okay, Paul.
Oh, son. Got to do something about it.
Never gonna see that number again.
Never again.
Never again.
I gained a little, but not a whole lot. So I'm a little relieved. With 750 pounds, it's still a little embarrassing to see it come up on the scale.
Unfortunately, his fundraiser fell prey to a scammer who hacked his account, highlighting the challenges and vulnerabilities Paul faced during his public weight loss journey. Despite these setbacks, Paul successfully underwent the bariatric procedure and returned to Florida to continue his recovery. His social media presence, despite the hacked Facebook account, indicates that he has managed to maintain his weight loss and is actively embracing a healthier lifestyle. Pictures shared on his Instagram reveal a smiling Paul enjoying life with his supportive fiancée Jen, whom he affectionately refers to as his wife in recent posts. Tragically, Paul experienced the loss of his father after his episode aired, a poignant reminder of the personal sacrifices and emotional toll of his weight loss journey. He frequently honors his father's memory on social media, sharing heartfelt tributes and memories that reflect the deep bond that they shared. Throughout his journey, Paul has leaned on the unwavering support of his mother and best friend JJ, who played pivotal roles on his journey towards better health.
Going back and forth, so this is not going to be something that we're going to be able to do and be possible for us to keep the track of your weight and make sure that you stay committed. But thankfully, you are still mobile. But no one that way is getting food without some help. You know, you're not a person that you're going to take care of yourself when it is not safe for you to be alone.
From driving him to his initial appointment with Dr. Now to providing ongoing encouragement and assistance, their support has been instrumental in Paul's success. Paul's story isn't just about weight loss. It's about resilience, determination, and the transformative power of seeking help when it's needed most. His journey serves as an inspiration to others battling obesity and facing similar challenges. Despite the hardships and the setbacks, Paul's commitment to his health and happiness shines through, offering hope and encouragement to those on their own weight loss journeys. Number 1. Raina and Lee. Raina Kaiser and Lee Sutton's journey on My 600 Pound Life is a poignant tale of love, struggle, and transformation under the care of renowned bariatric surgeon Dr. Nazaruddin. Airing in January 2018, their story captured the challenges they faced as a couple battling severe obesity and the emotional scars of their past. When Raina and Lee first appeared on TLC's series, their combined weight was staggering.
The only way that we are able to get grocery shopping done is to work together as a team, because neither one of us would be able to do it by ourselves.
The idea of being in public starts to sink in because it's like going through the walk of shame.
I feel judged by the outside world because I'm different.
Lee tipped the scales at 714 pounds or 323 kilograms, while Raina weighed 542 pounds. Their weight issues were deeply intertwined with their traumatic childhoods. Raina turned to food for comfort from a young age, her struggles exacerbated by witnessing her mother's hallucinations. By the time she was just 13, Raina already weighed 280 pounds. Meanwhile, Lee, growing up in a large family with 8 children, endured abuse that led him to find solace in food as well, starting a cycle of emotional eating that continued into adulthood. Their paths converged at a weight loss clinic where Raina's brother and Lee were roommates. Despite the clinic's rules against relationships forming between patients, Raina and Lee defied the odds and fell in love, a bond that would profoundly shape their journey towards better health. Under the guidance of Dr. Nazaruddin, Raina and Lee began their arduous quest to shed weight and reclaim their lives. Despite initial frustrations and setbacks, including Lee's struggles to maintain weight loss after surgery, they persevered. Counseling sessions helped them confront their emotional triggers for overeating, while Raina awaited approval for skin removal surgery, a crucial step after significant weight loss. By their follow-up episode in 2019, Raina and Lee had made remarkable progress. Each had lost nearly half of their initial body weight, Lee down to 411 pounds and Raina to 278 pounds. Their commitment to Dr. Now's dietary guidelines and therapeutic interventions had paid off, marking a significant turning point in their health journey. However, despite their shared triumphs, Raina and Lee's personal relationship faced challenges. Reports surfaced by October 2019 that they had parted ways despite their earlier plans to marry. Their social media profiles reflect their separate paths, each indicating that they're now in new relationships. Yet traces of their time together remain on their pages with nostalgic photos and memories of their transformative journey. Lee's journey in particular stands out on his updated Facebook bio, where he describes himself as a man overcoming a life of addiction and celebrates his progress towards living almost a normal life. His words reflect the immense personal growth and resilience he's demonstrated since his days struggling with obesity. Well guys, that's gonna do it for this video. See you next time, and bye for now.